Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Township of Nipissing Committee of Adjustment meeting, Tuesday, December 17th, 2024, and it is 6 p.m. Disclosure of pecuniary interest. Sorry about that. Who's that guy? I do on item 3. So Councillor Cook will take over. I need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Kirky. Councillor Scott. That we adopt the minutes of the meeting held September 17th, 2024. All in favor? And I'm out of here for this one. You're up, Kelly.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay, you have all your papers.
Yep, I have them. So good. We're next we have item number 3. So it is, oh, I don't have that sheet. Sorry. The agenda number 3. Let's read. So, number 3, so it's a consent application C2024-07. Applicant is Goodrich Goulet Planning and Surveying Limited on behalf of the property owners Dave Yem Jr. and Morgan Marchant. So in summary, this is to create two new rural lots on the subject land for a total of 3 lots. The proposed severed lot 1 is proposed to have a lot area of approximately 1.2 hectares or 3 acres. And the second lot of approximately 1.1 hectares, 2.74 acres. The retained lot will have 11.9 hectares or 29.5 acres. Have there been any comments or questions from the public?
No.
None? Does the committee have any comments or questions?
John Paul, I already went through it. So.
Okay, awesome. So we need a mover and a seconder for the resolution. Councillor Scott. Councillor Kirky. So we have resolution number COA 2024-22, moved by Councillor Scott and seconded by Councillor Kirky. All in favor? Carried. So application. Application 2024-07, applicant Goodrich Goulet Planning and Surveying Limited on behalf of the property owners David Yem Jr. and Morgan Marchant. Decision: the consent application proposes to sever 2 new lots from the subject lands for future residential use. The Township of Nipissing Committee of Adjustment must approve consent application. Consent application 2024-07 by providing provisional consent subject to the following conditions. That the applicant provides the township with a copy of the reference plans to be deposited in the land registry office that is substantially in compliance with the application sketch. B, the original executed transfers deeds, both duplicate originals and 1 photocopy per consent. C, a schedule describing both severed and retained lots and naming the applicable grantor and grantee attached to the transfers for approval process. D, entrance permit for the severed lot if applicable. E, any traveled road situated on the retained or severed lot shall be transferred to the township for road purposes if applicable. F, a certificate in the appropriate form prescribed in OReg 19796, Schedule 1, for signature of the Township of Nipissing Committee of Adjustment, official secretary, treasurer, or chairperson. All in favor? Carried. Thank you.
Feel better. Thank you. Thanks for not making me speak.
For consent application C 2024-08, applicant Tulloch Geomatics Incorporated, Steve MacArthur, not here tonight. Mackenzie, yes. On behalf of the property owners, Brandon and Kaya Kudalak. So I will need a mover. Yeah. Application C 2024-08 applicant, oh, I did that, sorry. Decision, the consent application proposes to sever 2 new lots from the subject lands for future residential use. The Township and Nipissing Committee of Adjustment approved consent application C 2024-08 by providing provisional consent subject to the following conditions. A copy of the reference plan to be deposited in the land registry office that is substantially and in compliance with the application sketch. B, the original executed transfers, deeds, both duplicates, original, and 1 photocopy per consent. C, a schedule describing both severed and retained lots and naming the applicable grantor or grantee attached to the transfers for approval purpose. Written confirmation from the North Bay Mattawa Conservation Authority to permit the installation of an adequate means of sewage disposal. Entrance permit for the severed lot if applicable. Written confirmation that sufficient capacity exists for treatment capacity for hauled sewage to the satisfaction of the township. G, any travel road situated on the retained or severed lot shall be transferred to the township for road purpose if applicable. And H, a certificate in the appropriate form prescribed in OREG 197/96, Schedule 1, for the signature of the Township of Nipissing Committee of Adjustment, official, secretary, treasurer, or chairperson. Discussion.
What is this boundary line that intersects South River Road right at the subject property?
It was an old road allowance once, but it has been surveyed out and transferred to the owner now. At one time, there was an old road allowance. It has been properly surveyed and transferred.
So that line is inconsequential?
It is.
Yeah, okay.
On the building envelope,
Yes,
now the sewage goes inside the building envelope?
yes.
Okay,
This is
so
one of
it'll
the
be well
things.
within the,
Yeah, they did a nice line 30 meters back from Beatty's Creek and showing the building envelope 15 meters back and 6 meters from the side. The one lot's, it's kind of, it's smaller, but.
yeah, well, that's the one
you
I'm
can still-
talking
yeah,
about, the one
you
in
can
the
still
end.
Adequately fit a home in there.
Okay, that's fine. All right, that's the only question I have.
All in favor? Need a mover and a seconder. Paul. Michelle. Counselor. That the Committee of Adjustment meeting be adjourned at 11 minutes after 6.
Great.
Thank you.